fellow Toastmasters and a lot of guests. I think today the topic that I have chosen is three friends who taught me three lessons. Now I'll tell you all the names of these three friends to start with. The first friend of mine is Ram. He is a doer. If he picks up something, he does it. The second one is Kapil. He is a person who inspires us to do something. The third friend of mine is Shika, who is always happy with whatever we do. All my three friends have a very peculiar character of their own. Now, the first friend of mine, Ram, he is that kind of a person who picks up anything and everything. For example, one day when we are all going out, we said, somebody should clean the whole road here. I mean, this is not so clean. Swachh Bharat, Narendra Modi, Sachin Tendulkar, we should also do something. Now, the next morning, what we know is he woke up all of us at 4 o'clock in the morning, cleaned up, made us clean the whole Kukatpalli street. That is him. Now, the second person is Kapil. Now, this guy is that sort of friend of mine who always inspires. He says, wow, I mean, I think Ram did a wonderful job, isn't it? So when we are all down, when we are at 4:15 or 4:20, when we have decided that enough is enough, we can't clean the whole Kukatpalli street, he comes up with 10 cans of Red Bull. He says, let's all drink it, and once we finish this drinks, let's start cleaning another street. Now that is the kind of a guy Kapil is. Now the third friend, Shika. Now she is one girl who is always happy in whatever we do. She is that kind of a girl who whenever she sees all three of us going out and achieving something or making sure that we reach our target, she is the one who's always happy. And it so happens that she's pretty as well. Now all the three boys know what to do just to impress her. Now this is the set of friends that I have. And this one incident that has changed my perspective to friends is something that is very close to my heart. We all have decided to travel to Ladakh. Now, Ladakh is a very adventurous place. And to go to Ladakh itself is very difficult. All four of us are working in different shifts in different companies. We thought it is impossible for all of us to go together. But then, Ram, he is a doer. He said, no matter what, we are going to go to Ladakh coming July. Now, all of us are like, okay, what should we do? But I have a simple philosophy. I know that Ram is correct. Whatever he says, I'm going to follow. Ram said we're going to Ladakh. I'll say, okay, let's go to Ladakh. Ram said we'll go on flights. I say, yes, we'll go on flights. Ram said we'll only spend 5,000 rupees in the whole trip. I was a bit, 5,000 rupees for the whole trip. But you know me. I said, okay, Ram, whatever you decide. 5,000 rupees for the whole trip. Now we all started. And of course, there is this guy Kapil who would always inspire us in Ladakh is this, Ladakh is that. We'll find beautiful, locations. We'll go across different roads and we'll have fun. And he made sure all of us are on the trip. And Chika, as usual, is happy just to see all three of us going, and she joined. Now, all four of us are on the trip to Ladakh. Now, there is this one stretch that we go from Ladakh to Pangong Solu. It is a very difficult stretch. And knowing our budgets, we made sure that we spent a little. So we are asking for lifts, we are asking for help, and we're all traveling. And in the middle of the whole path, there is this pass called as Bachungla Pass. Now, in the Bachungla Pass, it is situated at a very high altitude, and we often forget that we should not come out in such altitude and stay for a longer time. Now, I as a person, I forgot all the points, and we all came out and we are all enjoying. So at Bachungla Pass, we spent around 15 to 20 minutes. Little did we realize that the oxygen content is low. And the fact that the realization happened only after those 15 minutes. We all came back, we all went into the cab, and I started slowly feeling a lot of headache. We all are lost. I mean, suddenly there is a high temperature in all of our bodies, and we are all figuring out ways to solve it. So we finally reached Pangong So, and we are all on beds. We all were very worried. We thought, no matter, we should never come back to Ladakh. It was very difficult for us to bear that fever, the temperature, and the headache. So we all thought, this is it. I think we should all go back. Though there is a trip to Manali pending, we said we should all go back. But then, Ram said, no. We decided that we are going to go on Ladakh trip and we'll complete the whole route. Now I am a person who can't say no to Ram. I said, okay Ram, however you think is correct, that's fine. Now this guy Kapil came in. He said, guys, I know we are all suffering. I know we are all ready to quit. But imagine tomorrow in life we decide to do something and we say we are going to quit. Do you think that is correct? Do you think quitting is correct? Do you think that is our character, that is our attitude? We are all a group. We decided something. Let's do it. Everybody was said yes. And Shika, as usual, we made sure that she is well fed, and but more importantly, she is also inspired by Kapil. She said, fine, I mean, if you three guys are happy doing this trip, I don't have a problem. And thus, that one of the most toughest adventurous trips that I had in my life actually completed. After a day's rest, we came back from Pangong, so went to Manali, and with that limited budget of 5,000 rupees, we actually completed the whole Ladakh. Now, friends, this is an interesting point that I want to make. Now, look at these four different characters. There is a person who is a doer. There is a person who supports the doer, and there is a person who inspires the doer or the whole group. And there is one person who's happy about what we are doing. Now, I think any great thing that we do in our life is cannot be achieved by a single person. It happens if you are in a group, and great things happen if you take all the group together. And in this group, you will always find different set of people. You can't have all the doers in the group because if you have all the doers, you are going to burn out. You can't have everybody supporting you because if everybody supports nothing, nobody does anything. Everybody says, "I'm going to support." If everybody inspires, you know what will happen. We are all part of our appraisals and reports, right? Everybody inspires. Now, if everybody inspires, nothing's going to happen. And there is to be someone who should be happy to to feel happy about what we're doing. Now, in life, I think these are the four set of people who will help you to do what you want to do, who will help you reach what you want to reach. So, friends, when you go back home, when you go back to your own schools and teams, identify those sort of characters who help you achieve what you have, and then just say thank you. You made the difference. What are those?